Hi, I'm Bill Bartmann. Thanks for joining me. I want to talk about how to get your company to run without you. And let me explain how I mean that. See, my goal in life isn't to get you in business. My goal in life is to get you out of business. I want you to get in and make enough money that you can escape, that you can then live the rest of your life with the financial rewards that you've earned during the course of your business career. Now, the shorter the period of time that you can accomplish that in, the more time you have left. I mean, it's that simple. But most people don't even think about it when they do. Sometimes they think about it wrongly. They think about getting in business as something they're going to do the rest of their life. They don't have an exit strategy. They haven't thought about how it is they're going to escape this thing they've started. I mean, we wouldn't do that in anything else. We didn't, enter college on year one and say, oh, gee, I'll be here the rest of my life. No, we knew that, well, some of us stayed a little longer than others, but we knew there was an end to it. Even if you were John Belushi and you're in the 5-year program or the 6-year program, you still knew that eventually there was an end to the program. Well, in business, you should enter it with knowing there's going to be an exit. There's going to be a way to leave. Now, the way you have to think about this is if this is our life, if this span from one distance to the other is the way we think of whatever number of years we have left, well, most of us, we will go and stay in our business and we'll be there for a very long time, and maybe we'll retire somewhere near the end of our life. Well, wouldn't it be better if we could retire closer to where we are right now? So the object of this whole lesson, the thing we're going to talk about, is how to get your company to run without you. Because that's when the good thing happens. Now, running without you can mean different things to different people. And there's no one thing. There's no magic thing. There's no one that's right for everybody. So run without you is a broad phrase. It's a broad set of words that mean different things to different people. By way of example, your company running without you might mean you sell it. Might mean you give it to somebody else. It might mean you share it with your children. Maybe you pass it on to the next generation. Maybe it means you go public, where you're effectively transferring the ownership from yourself to citizens at large, all these shareholders, all these people. Or maybe it's some other variation, and it doesn't make any difference how you want to end your relationship with the company. But you have to know that going in. You have to know what it is you want the outcome to be. So as we talked about all these other things, about knowing how what it is you want out of negotiations before you enter, well, you need to know what it is you want out of your business before you enter. So you can get to this real object. And the real object isn't to stay in business. The real object is to get out of business. And again, it doesn't matter what your definition is. In my case, I don't think I'm ever really going to leave my business. And that's not contradictory. That's not inconsistent with what I just said. I don't think I'll ever leave, but I think I will diminish my role. I think I'm going to reduce my obligation. I think I'm going to become less significant in the company, where other people take on more of my role. Other people take on more of my job. Other people take on more of my duties. So I'm never really ever going to leave. That is my plan. I'm going to be in the company probably forever, as long as I'm mentally competent, as long as I'm physically able. But I don't want to be the guy doing all the work. I don't want to be the person that has to show up every day to make it happen again tomorrow. I don't want to be the guy responsible for, gee, if I don't show up, we don't make payroll next Friday. No, I want to bring in other people who will do all these other things, who can essentially run the company without me, even though I still show up. I get to be the chairman. I get to be the guy that sits in the conference room. I get to be the guy that doesn't have a real job, but still gets a paycheck, still gets a title, and still has a place to go. Now, that's my definition of how I want my company to run without me. Now, some of my friends, some of my business partners, some of my students, they have remarkably different ideas of running a business without them. Some of them are on a 3-year plan. Some are on a 5-year plan. Some are on a 10-year plan, where they know they're going to be gone. They're going to exit. They're going to sell. They're going to dispose of. They're going to transfer ownership. They're going to do something where they have literally removed themselves from the company. Which one of those are right depends on who you're talking to. Which one is right means which one is right for you. So as we start this conversation, I want you to begin to think about maybe something you haven't yet thought about. And that's, what would the perfect ending of your company career look like?